Hello, it's another Thursday. I assume, oh, here we go. Hello, it's another Thursday, which is Peer Support Thursday for us and for you. If you are an allied health worker in research, we would love you to join us. So, the three of us are the core group who peer supervise together. We're at different universities, we're in different states, we all have different topics, and we're at different parts of our higher degrees by research. So I'm almost finished and I can't wait. So, yeah, let's get going. Doug, we're going to start with you this week because last week we started with Anne Marie.
We did, didn't we? Yes.
We did, yeah,
Well,
because she was the star.
yes, she did. And congratulations again, Anne Marie, for passing your COC.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. It was a great presentation. But we said that last week, didn't we?
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. You were a star. So, Doug, what's happened in your research world this last week?
I got started on my I was hoping to do 1,000 words. That's my plan to do 1,000 words each week, if not more. But I only got 700
Oh,
something
well
done.
done. Yeah.
And I sent that and my literature review off to the supervisors.
Yes.
Um, so hopefully they've got them. That was all yesterday. And I'm not sure about the article that is not connected to my research, but I want published, whether that's going to get feedback.
Is that the epigeum that you were talking about or
Yeah.
something else? Yep. Okay.
So I might have to send that to my primary supervisor, even though she wasn't the one that was told by the associate dean to look at it.
Okay.
So
Does it matter who looks at it? Because you're just after feedback on it, aren't you?
yeah, that's all I'm after. And
Yeah.
but
Yep.
Kim's had it for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. You were saying that last week, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that's a ridiculous amount of time.
Hmm.
Yeah. And who knows? When you get it back, your ideas might have completely changed.
Yeah. And I have to update the references and
Yeah.
the documents that I note that are within CDU's database
Yeah.
of policies and all that. They've changed.
Yeah. Of course they have. Yeah.
Because since Tara left, I've changed and updated them.
Yeah.
Also rejoined the AASW.
You did that just to confuse me, didn't you?
Yes, yes, and myself are thinking I could possibly afford 147 a quarter. That's doable.
Yep.
And if they have the $1,000 worth of complimentary training courses, I
Do
could do them easy, and
do
I
they?
it just might
Yeah.
not be where I want to go, but at least I'll be
Yeah.
able to get the
Yeah.
points up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yesterday I did one on climate change
Oh, a free
from
one.
somebody from JCU.
Wow.
Um, yeah, it was just an hour,
Yeah.
and it was that's part of the freebie
Okay, that's great.
stuff. Yeah,
So if you do it through ASW, they generally automatically up.
yeah. I
Yeah.
worked that one out afterwards after I
Or
populated it,
yes.
and then
Yeah.
I thought, well, I've got 10 done, 10 points
Yeah.
out of
Yeah. Look,
15.
that's something very helpful about them, I think,
Yeah,
that they do go ahead and do that. Excuse me, I'm just turning up my phone. I forgot to. Sorry.
yeah. It
So
wasn't
that's
automatic though.
it won't?
Like I completed it
Yes.
and did all that rubbish, but it wasn't a automatic. Um, like once you go back to the CPD page, it should automatically have updated,
Yeah.
but it hadn't. So I had to do something else and then come back, and
Okay.
so it wasn't automatic, which is annoying. At least I know it happens.
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah. And maybe there was a time lag. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. So, Anne Marie, what had happened? Doug contacted me and said, "Could you quickly put up the last couple of sessions that we've had, including one where it was just he and I?" And I'd
Mm.
never bothered putting it up because I didn't think he needed it for AASW purposes, so I just didn't put it up. And then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said, "I've rejoined, so yeah, I need it." So, okay. So
So that
lucky
was
I still have.
rejoining was easy. Like that I guess I'm just happy to have people on the books.
Well, they're keen to, because they're trying to go for registration, they're keen to have as many social workers as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because SA is doing the registration part.
Yeah, I think there's been a little bit of a hold up there.
It has.
Yeah.
I got an
And-
email from somebody from the South Australian Registration Board. It um, didn't have really much information in it, but it was just saying that um, certain things have gone through submissions, and so it's too late to comment now. But this is what's been done, and
Mm.
please wait.
So, Doug, I guess for you,
Mm.
the worth of it depends on what you want to be when you grow up. Yeah. So, like
I'm
when you,
52 in a few months.
it doesn't mean you're growing up. Yeah, I'm
I know it's not.
62.
I'm still a
I'm still
youngster.
working on what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah. So if you are going to be working as a social worker in the future, in any capacity, that's when it becomes really important.
It does. And I
Yeah.
have to maintain accreditation every year.
Yes, every year.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. So I was hoping that once you've got it once, you've marked for life, but you're not, are you?
And then if you wish to go for credentialing in anything
Mm-hmm.
else, so it could be credentialing in mental health, like Anne Marie and I have got,
Yep.
or domestic violence or clinical, there's more CPD points on top
Yeah.
of that. But for all of us, it's 10 supervision hours a year.
Yep.
So part of why I started this is so that it
Mm.
can act as peer supervision.
Yeah. And
Uh,
that's what I'll be putting it down as.
yeah, good. Yeah.
And you as a accredited mental health
Yeah, but
supervisor.
also, yeah, also Anne Marie
Anne
is,
Marie. Yeah.
yeah. Now they might reject just the email, sorry, just the YouTube links. If they
Mm.
do, they will say to you, "Can you please fill in our supervision form?" Which is not a
Yep.
problem. You just flick it to Anne Marie and I, and we sign off on it because we
Yep.
know that we were there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
I've just put in the comments online supervision, peer support, peer group
Yep.
supervision, and then the URL.
Yep, great. Yep, that's
Yep.
fine. And you can put in Anne Marie and my name if you want, but it's up to
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Yep.
doesn't matter. Yeah. If they want to look closely at it, they'll look at the video link and they
Yep.
can then say, get this signed off by the other two. Yeah.
Yep.
So it sounds like you've had a good week. It
Mm.
sounds like you've been really focused. You've got the Epigeum article that you're picking up
Trying to
again.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You've written about 700 words so far. Yeah, but you're aiming for your 1,000.
Not this week. I've
Oh,
killed up on my 1,000 this week.
when
Um,
when do
I
you
think
when does
all
your
up, I
week?
will. In a rough way, all up, I will do 1,000.
Yeah,
Because I write some more on in the literature review chapter, which the 700 is going to be part of anyway.
yeah.
Um, but I've got to think of where to start on Sunday with my next 1,000. That's the
Okay.
hard part. Yeah.
Oh, don't make it hard on yourself.
No.
Just write, and it doesn't have to flow on. This is about the discipline of writing, and about being brave enough to share it with another human being.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
might be 10 words.
It ends in zero.
It
Yeah,
does.
that's absolutely okay. Yeah, I'm on your side, Anne-Marie. Doesn't matter. Even no, five doesn't end in zero. No, 10 words
No.
is minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So write 10 words.
Yeah.
And it could be the title.
Yeah.
I've been thinking today around the title of my book. I've done a
Mm.
lot of work on the thesis as well because I'm
Yeah.
kicking goals at the moment.
Yeah. Good.
But I'm also thinking about the title of my book because tomorrow I'm meeting with Andrew Griffiths, who's going to be my book coach. So, I've had to do something
Is
there.
it is that via Zoom?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say he's not rocking up at your house and in the
No,
middle of nowhere.
no, but we both lived in Cairns, so there were a few
Okay.
coffee. Yeah, we didn't go to each other's houses,
No.
but there were some coffee meetings in Cairns,
Mhm.
and I've met him a couple of times in Tassie as well when I'm down. Yeah,
Yep.
I love him. He's a dude.
Did Bev get back to her place Tuesday?
Yes. So Bev, she dislocated her shoulder and broke her ankle in two places.
Oh,
So apparently she didn't faint. She thought she had passed out. She just can't remember exactly what happened.
mm,
But she was in hospital until she was to fly out anyway.
yep.
They put her on the plane, and her husband flew from where they live in New South Wales to Cairns and met her in Cairns because
Okay.
she just couldn't manage
No.
things by
Oh,
herself.
God, no. Yeah.
But the woman that was sitting next to her on the plane from Nullarbor to Cairns was the
Yep.
woman who found her.
Oh,
So she was able to give Bev some information to say, no, you were still conscious. And we got help, and yeah, so Bev couldn't remember any of that. And I guess
no.
it was morphine or whatever drugs they gave her.
And shock, just
Yeah,
shock.
shock. Yeah, yeah. But
At
wow,
4 a.m. in the morning.
4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah.
I would have been in bed by then.
Oh, no, she had been in bed. She got up to go to the ladies.
Ah, okay. So
Right.
yeah,
And
yeah, I
and
get it. So
because
it's not like the festival goes 24/7 or anything.
no, but midnight, like, oh my God, I was so tired. I'm too old for those late nights.
Yes.
But that was the morning after Yothu Yindi. So
Yeah.
Yothu Yindi just rocked it. It was
Mhm.
absolutely fantastic. And everybody said they were really, really very tired because there were people up dancing. It was a vibe. Like it was
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah. So the poor thing,
Mhm.
there were like acres and acres of tents. It was
Wow.
unbelievable. Yeah. So Anne-Marie, you've been to the Laura Dance Festival?
No, no.
Oh,
My
okay.
kids have, but I haven't.
Okay, so I was going to say it's like the Laura Dance Festival on steroids, but
Yeah,
there's just these, it seems like acres and acres of tents and they're all close together. And then there's toilet blocks dotted everywhere and kitchens for food. So obviously she's got up at 4 a.m. and probably heading to the nearest toilet block and
Yep.
fell over something. And I think
Yep.
said she was lying behind a log when this woman
Oh.
found her. So
Oh.
like, maybe she fell over the log. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy
But
enough to
certainly,
do.
sorry, Anne-Marie.
Easy enough to do in the
Oh,
dark,
yeah.
and
Well,
camping.
the next night we went back to watch Xavier Rudd's, and we were walking around looking for some plastic chairs. So the stalls that they have at the festival are separate to the stage area, and it was pitch black dark. And I got stuck in a net. So there was a black net that was up between trees, and I got stuck in it, and I couldn't work out. Oh my God, is it a spider web? And Paul was laughing, and he said, "You've walked into the NRL thing, net,
Yeah,
yeah, whatever it is, yeah." And he said, "God, lucky you didn't damage it. Like, never mind about me, having these visions of getting eaten by a woman-eating spider."
What's the nets for?
Something to do with NRL. Is that the right code, Anne-Marie? I don't know anything about
no,
football.
probably not.
Ah,
Probably soccer,
Soccer, is it? Huh?
probably.
Yeah, it was.
NRL is
Well,
National Rugby League.
NRL's the normal football.
That's not
Well,
normal.
That's what the Cowboys play.
yeah, okay. So it was a big black net.
Yeah.
It was, and it was, you couldn't see it in the dark.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah. So my only contribution for improvement to this festival would be, could you stick some little fairy lights along the top of the black
Yes.
net?
Yeah, unless they
Or
were using it
actually,
like to
across
throw
it.
balls into or something, to rebound,
Yeah.
catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so we did find chairs though, eventually.
Good.
Yeah. And
Did you get
somebody
close
else
enough to
told
see
me,
though?
sorry.
Did you get close enough to see the stage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had a great position. And the sound quality was fantastic. It was just so, so great. I wanted to
Are you
sit
going to
down
stay
though.
up there for next year?
Am I what?
Are you going to stay there for next year?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I might have to come and join you.
Oh, absolutely. So there is one person ahead of you for the
Oh,
bedroom.
is there? Okay.
But they're not sure that they can actually make it. They're in southern New South Wales, and
Yeah.
they said, "Can you just hold it for a couple of weeks until I can work out if I can get holidays?" And I went,
Yeah.
"Yep, okay." So you're
Yeah.
next in line then, Anne Marie. All right?
Righty-o.
Yeah, but brilliant, absolutely wonderful. Expensive to get in.
Yeah.
I think for the entire, it's a 4 day festival, and it's about $2,500, but that includes your tent and all of your food. So I didn't think that was too bad. But if you get a day pass, I believe it's only about $125 a day for the day
Yeah.
pass. But then you can't eat their food or
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, you got there's food vans there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can buy
okay,
the
yeah.
food. Yeah.
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 That's pretty comparable to what Savannah in the Round is, hey?
Yeah, look, I didn't think it was too bad, particularly if, say, Anne Marie, you and I wanted to fly to Brisbane to see a concert. We've got the
Yeah.
cost of the airfares, we've got really expensive accommodation, and to go to the exhibition centre or wherever,
Yeah.
that's really expensive. So here I got to see Yothu Yindi. I would have paid a fortune for that anywhere else.
Yeah.
So to me, this is not expensive at all. And then Xavier Rudd was it was the cherry on the cake.
Mhm.
Wonderful. It was really nice to see that the volunteers they were treated really well, but they also treated everybody else really well. I loved seeing the flat structure. I loved seeing the children involved in everything. It was really, really cool. There was lots of emphasis on Indigenous well-being,
Yeah.
as you'd
Good.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a great big melting pot of social work values and ethics, was
Nice.
what I took away from it.
Mm.
It was very nice. Yeah, even the singers that they chose, all of the bands, they all talked about inclusivity and Balanda and Yungal walking together. So white people and the local people walking together, doing it
Mhm.
together. Like, just lovely. Yeah. So even though I got nothing done for those few days on my thesis, it was time really well spent, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many pages are you up to in your thesis?
I don't count by pages because that's not how I write.
What about words then?
Yeah, I don't even know for
Paragraphs,
words. I'm gonna
references?
I'll take a stab at maybe 60,000.
Not bad. Only five
Yeah,
to go.
yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. And I can draw from lots of other writing that I've got just sitting in the background as well.
Yep.
I'll have to edit it, of course, and do
Mm.
linkages, but no, I'm doing okay. But it's fun.
Good.
My supervisors always say, "What percentage have you got written?" Like,
Yep.
I don't work in numbers. Yep,
No.
it's weird.
Yes, and I'm supposed to have finished my literature review last month in July, end of July, and work started on my methodology and analysis components this month and next. So I'm behind schedule, but I
Yeah,
did want March, May as my possible dates.
yep. Between
I
March and
think
May.
Azelle has picked me on March,
Yep.
but
Okay.
I don't
So
think so. So
Do you work to some sort of a timeline? Like, do you color code? No.
I've just got it on the whiteboard,
Yeah, all right.
and I'll put a tick in or something to mark it off.
Everybody's different. And
Mm,
I think that all of us have to find what works for us. Like,
yeah.
I can only imagine that Anne Marie is probably the most structured out of the three of us because that's much more her personality. Whereas I'm bit here, bit there, bit here, bit there. Oh, that's an interesting rabbit hole. I'll go down there for a while and I'll
Yeah.
write 500 words on that. But Anne Marie, let's swap to you. What's happened in your research week?
So I've done a lot on my ethics because that's the next step, and had a meeting on Monday with the lady who's going to help me with the ethics side of it. And she was very pleased with what I had done because she said it'll slot in really, really nicely. That she said often she has to keep coming back and asking questions where I'd had it pretty well set out. So that was good. But what I didn't have, and I did sort of know that I needed, was the like interview schedule type things, like what I was
Yeah.
actually going to do. And like, because I've got three parts of it that I'm doing, the like sort of individual interviews, then I'm going to do the art part of it, and then I'm going to do the photo voice part of it. Each of them needs sort of an individual thing. So I got them done this week, which was really good, and back to her so that she could have a look at them for me. So yes, I was really, really pleased with that. But then I've been having trouble, like I sit for ages trying to write on the computer because I need to get it right pretty much first up. Like if a sentence doesn't sound right, I'll sit forever on this trying to work out this
Yeah.
sentence rather than moving on and
Mhm.
getting it. So, but I had sort of, I don't know whether it was to you guys or whatever, going, like on the canvas when I do the writing,
Mhm.
that I find that, much easier. So what I've decided to do, I've got an A3 art book and a pencil, and have just been, when I have my coffee of the morning, just fill up that A3 page with the stream of consciousness type of writing, and then I'll type it onto the page. And like, it doesn't make any sense, needs lots of connections or whatever, but it's getting stuff
Yeah.
down, and I find it so much easier just to
That's a good idea.
write on the art book. And the art, using the art book and the pencil feels nice to write,
Mhm.
where pen and paper don't have the same feel to it.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
Yeah.
some sensory stuff there. But yeah.
I think for creative people, we've got to bring the creativity into at least the process. I can't bring it into the end, so it has to be in the process for me. And I love this idea, Anne Marie. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's working really well. And then Doug, when you put up oh, it mightn't have been when you put it up, it was when I saw it. Your post about that book of Tara's.
Oh,
I thought I'd have a look and see
that
what
one,
else.
her new one,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the online one that you listen to on the way to Cairns.
Yeah. No, I read that one. I read that you had got that one, and then I'd replied about the
Yeah.
one I listened to on the way to Cairns.
Yeah.
But
It's a
then
good
when
book,
I was
isn't it?
having a look to see what else she had written, I came across Play, a Theory of Learning and
Yes.
Change.
I
Yeah,
was looking at that today as well, thinking, well, that's a good um one to look at because how it's okay for children to play, but when
yeah,
adults use the
play
word
it.
play, it's sort of frowned upon and
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they can play
Um,
up or just playing around or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. So I found that really interesting. So I went on to because it was quite expensive. I went on to the library to have a look and see if it was there, and it's completely downloadable on the
Oh, wow.
library website.
That's
So
fantastic.
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Oh, it would be. She
open
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 access.
access,
source. Yeah.
open source. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got to go on there and download all the books if
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can.
So on the library website, not
Yeah.
not not just on the internet, but yeah.
Not through the directory of open access books.
Yeah, but it was so I've downloaded it. I haven't
Yep.
got any further than that, but that was
No.
a bit exciting for my
Yeah.
my day.
She's got some good audio books that you might want to look at as well.
Yeah, I've
Um,
listened to a few of them. Hey,
yeah.
I started with that Three Wise Monkeys one because
Yep.
I was really
That's
having
very helpful.
yeah.
trouble getting my head around the epistemology and
Yeah.
ontology and that
Yeah.
sort of
Methodology and
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, yeah,
Paradigms. Yeah.
yeah.
Tara is just this fantastic human being.
Mm.
And she's been, during this week, she's been the topic of much discussion up here. I've been meeting with Flinders University through my job,
Yep.
and we've been discussing Tara and everything that Tara offers to students. It's
Mm.
so helpful.
For free.
Yeah, well, but Anne-Marie, Tara has always said that she is fascinated by free stuff. So she tries to give as much free stuff as she possibly can.
Yeah,
It's her way of giving back.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Obsessed,
So
I think is the word that she used to use. I'm obsessed with free.
yeah, so yeah, I'll have a bit of a read and see how, because I'm doing early childhood stuff, I'm sure there'll
Mm.
be links there that'll be worthwhile. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think for your thesis to include authors or references that aren't just early childhood focused, that makes
Mm.
it like multidisciplinary focused, which is
Yeah.
a good thing.
And
You know, it shows that you've done a lot more research.
it needs to be because, like, I think we all need the Indigenous framework for health and well-being that's holistic and that sort of thing, because you don't have, you know, the health of the parents and, as well as the child, and mental health and the socio-economic stuff and none of that is separate to how the child is going.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to reading yours when it's done. So could you hurry up, please?
Yes.
It's got a while.
And just while you're working on the ethics stuff, I have been into the social work ethics statements yesterday or this week anyway, because we've had to do some ethics stuff for another research project I'm working on. And it's really interesting, the stuff on working with Indigenous people. So you might find another link there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually there was something in that when I read it, I went, oh yeah, that's useful. But yeah, to remind me to go back to it.
Marie, are you going to the First Nations training in October? Is it October,
Yeah.
Megan?
Yeah, the research, First Nations
Yeah.
research. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that one? Sorry.
First, researching with First Nations people. So it's about like co-design and the ethics of it. We
Yeah, I
might
remember you
send,
sending that.
yeah.
So when is it?
I thought
Um,
it was early October, Doug.
it is. I'll just see if my calendar will. Here's one. It's through Eventbrite. Um, so
Well, I'll go back through my things and have
14th
a
of
look.
October is one.
What
And
day?
that's the 14th of October.
Okay, mid-October. All right.
from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the other one is probably the 15th or the 13th.
Okay. I'll have
7th
to
of October. Oh, the 7th of October.
So a week
So
apart.
it's a week apart.
Yeah.
So I better put them as not read again so I don't.
Yeah, I'm on leave at that time, so I'll just have to see where I am
Yeah.
to see if I can tune in nonetheless, register and tune.
Or register just in case they can send you the link. They might record it. Yeah, which would be really good. Yeah. Yep. There's also, I noticed that Draw is having another one on, I think it's the 31st of August.
Yeah, at the end of August. I've got the uni people here that week. So like whether that works or not, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the 3 uni people up here, which is pretty awesome. And
that is, yeah, that's very special.
Do their thing.
You have to include that in your thesis.
Yeah.
How they visited on site.
Yeah. Well, I've got my scholarship through these people, so that's
yeah.
Yeah, but I do think I might have got my scholarship because they went, oh, there's a way into getting some remote information.
It doesn't matter how you got it. You got it. Nobody can take it away from you.
I'll let you go part-time. And then it's hassle.
Yeah.
You know, Flinders don't offer part-time scholarships.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I had watched when they did the so you want to do a PhD a couple of weeks back. I'm still waiting for the recording of that, so hopefully it's available somewhere soon. But yeah, they only have them for full-time enrollments.
Okay. I cannot imagine doing a PhD part-time actually. I can't, because if you're taking 10 years to do your PhD, oh my Lord, wouldn't you be insane?
Everything would change as well, and probably your viewpoint, and you know, like there'd be a lot of things that would change over that length of time.
Well, even in the
That's why even
years,
though I'm part-time, I'm going at a full-time pace.
Yeah.
So or have it maybe a more relaxing pace, but it's still full-time.
Yeah. Oh, look, I just cannot wait to be finished. I was going through the history of psychoeducation and bibliotherapy today. And there is so much contemporary research. That's not what I'm after. I want the really old stuff. I just think, oh Lord, do I have to add this to my? No. I'll argue that mine is so specific. I don't need that. Sorry, couldn't say that then. Yeah, I'm going back to King Ramesses II from ancient Egypt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
dig him up.
Hey?
Dig him up.
Yeah. I've dug him up, baby. Yeah, and all the things he said about books. Yeah, but I've had a great week doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking more into, which I didn't have in my original document very much about, just that I was going to do strength-based research, but doing stuff about strengths-based research, which when I've started digging into that, I found some interesting reading as well. So yeah.
Damn it, it's those rabbit holes. We've got to watch them because everything is so interesting. And I'm a shocker. Like I do go down the rabbit holes. And I know lots about things that I shouldn't know about, I guess.
Yes.
But maybe I'll have to do 3 PhDs.
Why not? You might be able to get a scholarship for another one.
Yeah, no.
Both on your writing and your publishing and your...
Yeah. No, I'm going to go for a Churchill Fellowship after this. because I want to launch my book in Rome. And I want to pin that to a fellowship of Gramsci's life. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Do you
what's
get a
the Churchill
medallion with that?
Fellowship?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Sorry,
Cool.
Anne-Marie.
What's a Churchill Fellowship?
Churchill Fellowship is they will fund you to do 3 months study overseas. So it has to be stuff that you can't get in Australia. You cannot be enrolled in a university at the same time, but lots of PhDs do it to extend their research. So they'll go overseas and do a 3-month field trip. You can do it in any topic. You don't have to have any expertise behind you. I've encouraged Alexander, for example, to look at it and go and do stuff. Alexander would love to do something in archaeology, but he doesn't have, because of his ADHD, he just would never be able to stay at uni. Just, yeah, he wouldn't get in. But he would love to go and work on an archaeological dig somewhere. So he could apply to the fellowship to do that. But the rules are that you must bring your learnings back to Australia and disseminate them. And one of the things that they look for is your reach. So I've been told by my principal supervisor to stay off social media because he doesn't understand what my strategy is of my reach. Like I'm not posting every day because I want to. I'm posting every day to increase my reach. And on LinkedIn in particular, I have a formula where I make 12 connections every single day because one, I want a publisher to pick me up, and the publishers are looking for between 15 and 20,000 connections on social media because they need the authors to help them sell the books. And also the Churchill Fellowship, they absolutely look at what your reach is and how are you going to disseminate this. If we're paying you to do this research, how will you then spread it to the maximum amount of people?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a strategy around it. Yeah. Sorry, Doug?
TED Talk.
Yeah.
The TED Talk.
Yeah, TED Talk is another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have previously applied for a Churchill Fellowship, but I made a big mistake in my application. I wanted to study the plastics in the South Pacific Gyre, and I didn't read the rules properly. So
Has to be land-based. Has to be land-based.
Absolutely. They will only fund land research. They will not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it cannot be on a boat. So they contacted me and said, we loved your application and we encourage you to apply again next year. But can you do this study on the land? Like we will not pay for you to be on the boat. I guess it's risk mitigation. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wanted
you don't
to
want to fall
be.
overboard. You get
Yeah,
sucked in
correct.
with all plastic.
Yeah. I wanted to do the South Pacific Gyre. Yeah. But no.
And did you know that one of she's one of my kids' friends, but she was a scout when I was doing scout leading stuff. And she is right into environmental stuff and that, and paddled her way through the North Passage. And I think she's over there doing it again, would be about now. But like packages everything and sends it ahead so that she's got the resources she needs. The last time there was 2 of them did it. This time she's doing it by herself. And she's a Kuranda girl, Lucy Graham. But I'll have a look for her link of she
The
did a
Barrett
video
Strait.
about it.
Is that what it's called? The Barrett Strait? Barrett Strait? Something like that?
I'm just not sure, hey.
Between Russia and Alaska?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like just amazing what this young girl did with her scouting background.
Yeah.
So how old is Lucy?
Lucy is Steph's age. So what's Steph born 91? whatever that is, 34.
Okay.
Yeah, 34.
Yeah.
And is her dad still?
Her dad is an artist. I forget his name. Someone Graham.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
reckon I've met this family somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, and she's got a twin sister too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to dig back through
Her
because I
twin
know.
it wasn't in Scouts. She wasn't interested in that stuff, and
Yeah.
just
Yep. Okay. See, that will make a great TED talk, or
Oh
it's
my
something
goodness.
else as well. A
She
Pechacucha.
is I know an awareness raiser of endometriosis, and so she talks about this stuff to raise funds for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she absolutely deserves support, this girl then.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for a little Kuranda girl, go girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anne
What's the
Marie was
population of that town?
7. No.
It's supposed to be, Australia's best drug capital.
Okay.
So Red Gum said.
Yeah, so red gum, yeah. Okay. No, am I thinking of red gum? No, I've got the wrong one. Who sang Solid Rock?
You're not. Oh,
No?
no,
Was it?
Dragon?
No. That's Cuba. Take me to the April sun in Cuba. That was Dragon. Solid Rock, living on sacred.
Oh,
ground. Not red gum. Oh, what was
no.
it? Oh,
Joanna.
Yes.
Is that the name of the group? Goanna.
Yep, yep.
Goanna. Okay. All right.
I Googled it.
Yeah. So lead singer was living up, not Kuranda, but where was he? He was at a beach just south of Port Douglas. Oh gosh, I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yes, but interesting that Red Gum said that about Kuranda. I really like Red Gum too. He was only 19.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. That was actually banned in our house.
Oh,
Yeah, Dad wouldn't allow us to play it. He'd got really angry about it.
oh.
My daughter sang that at outside of Atherton. There's a memorial.
Yes, I know Rocky Creek. Yep.
Rocky Creek. Yeah.
Yep.
For an Anzac
Wow.
thing, she plays. Well, when she went to school, she played the guitar and sang and
Yeah, fantastic.
yeah, she sung it for their Anzac Day thing out at Rocky Creek.
Wow. All this family of creatives, hey? How wonderful.
Oh, she is an excellent painter, actually.
Now, which daughter are we talking about now?
Kirsty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hands.
that's my oldest daughter. She paints birds and things, and they're amazing.
I cooked fish and squid for lunch.
Oh, that's weird.
Nice.
Did you
That was my creativity of the day.
did you go and catch it and pull it
No,
apart to cut it into bits and pieces?
no, I went fishing at Woolworths this time.
Well, you should get a jig, go off your jetty if you've got a jetty up there,
No.
and wait for them to come in at when the tide comes in or goes out, and then after they split the ink out of them,
Yeah.
you bring them up, bang them on the head, and then you take them down to the water and pull off the head and get the guts in. And
Did you see my crocodile on the beach?
yeah, that was good. Was that a towel?
Sorry?
Was that a towel?
A towel? No, it was a crocodile.
A real crocodile, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were taking the piss when you said it's a towel.
No, so I was walking and I was thinking, is that a log that's washed up?
Yeah.
And every couple of steps, the log changed shape.
Oh.
So it got shorter or it got longer. And I couldn't work out what was going on because I was too far away. So I kept getting closer and closer. And then I thought, I'm going to pull out my phone just in case.
Yeah.
So I was pretty sure it was a crocodile because I thought that I saw the back end of it move, like it was long, and then I thought I saw it fold in half almost and became short. And I went,
I
oh,
saw
get
you.
my
Thought,
phone.
oh, lunchy munchies.
It was its tail. It had wrapped its tail to the front, right? And then every time the wave came in, sand was covering part of the log.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was definitely a croc, and I reckon it was about 3.5 meters.
Oh, baby.
Well, that's what I said to Paul. I rang him and I said, oh, there's like a baby croc here. Get down here. And he said, what size is a baby? And I went, not very big, but it's still a crocodile. But 3 or 3.5, that's still
That's a sizable chunk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Anyway, we need to end up very shortly, but
Yep.
if I could just revisit the Tara Brabazon conversation. So Tara Brabazon was awarded the AM, the Medal of Australia. And Anne-Marie, you actually probably know the person who nominated Tara. So Dawn Fay from Draw.
Yep.
Yeah, so Dawn actually nominated Tara.
Oh,
Also, Steve did as well.
Okay, so maybe it was like a joint
A
thing.
combination. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it could have been two separate ones. Who knows?
Yeah.
So Steve, her then husband.
Yep.
Yeah. A bit rude of him to die, wasn't it?
Well, no.
Yeah. But
yeah.
yeah,
Sad.
very, very sad. Yeah. Yeah, but Tara and Jamie, I'm very glad that they have each other.
Yeah. They're a great couple.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, but
Busy there in New Zealand, but hopefully they'll come back over.
Bad things happen to good people. Now, speaking of New Zealand, I've actually started looking at New Zealand property as well, just so you know. Because New Zealand and Tasmania keep coming up in all my climate change searches. But we're about to book our Christmas holiday. So, Anne-Marie, you mentioned before that you're having time off in October, going on holidays in October. Yeah. So Paul's going to take a month at Christmas, which means that I will as well. I'll take time off my job. I'll still do thesis stuff, but it won't be as full on as it has been. But I contacted the ladies from St Andrews Inn in Tasmania just to see, will they still sell to us, and can we come and have a look at Christmas time?
Yep.
And they've decided that they're going to stay where they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can always top them off and claim it as a empty house and squat. I shouldn't say that. That's mean.
There's another one in the same area that we really like, but it's like 1.6 or 1.8 million. And
that's a bit much.
Oh, at my age, there's no way I'm going to have a mortgage like that.
No.
Just won't happen. Yeah. Anyway. All right, my dear cherubs, it is always wonderful to see you both. And I look forward to getting either 10 words or 300 words or 1,000 words.
You never know when you're like in a big city or a small town, as you guys are.
And I think I'll send you my stuff on the history of bibliotherapy, the introduction to the history of bibliotherapy. Yeah. Because it's got the King Ramesses stuff in it.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And there was also a fight between Plato and Aristotle over the value of books. And I really want to put that in, but that's more just interest for me than.
It is.
It's so interesting.
You never know.
It's very nice to know.
Connections, isn't it?
Well, yes. It shows how one person thinks and how another can argue against it. It could be relevant.
Were they around at the same time?
Yes.
Or 2 centuries?
No, they're the same time.
They're contemporaries, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So maybe they had fisticuffs.
Yes.
They're tigers.
Yes. Yeah, I wonder how they did it. Maybe they took off their hats and threw at each other.
Yeah.
So, Anne-Marie?
If they've got their, one's arguing for the value of books and the other isn't, like, why are they arguing for the value of books? What is the value they see in them, or do they see? Does the other one see them as dissenting
Spiritualist.
or encouraging dissent? So
Mm,
yeah, it'd be interesting to look a bit more into the background of why that is, because there may be something in there that goes with your Gramsci stuff.
Well, the dissension absolutely fits with the dissension that Brene Brown has received from the Academy. So that
mm,
would be a really good argument. But
yeah.
I think it was more about the medicine of books. Like one saw it as, so Plato saw books as information, whereas Aristotle saw books as medicine. Like books can heal, which is what bibliotherapy
Which
is
is
all
what
about.
you're saying, isn't it? So, like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I
Include it.
know.
Include
Yeah.
it. There's you've got a starting point from when the essence of medicine
Yeah.
of books was
Yeah.
in the Western thought
Yes.
process.
Yeah. Well, right back to ancient Egypt, because
Yeah.
Ramses, he had a library built in his chambers, and in his chambers, it sounds like he's a barrister. He had a chamber built to house the books. And above it, he had inscribed, and I don't remember the exact word of it now, but it was about books are medicine for the soul. Yeah,
yeah,
so like really interesting. But from a psychoeducation and bibliotherapeutic point of view, bibliotherapy is seen as a passive form of psychoeducation.
Yeah.
But psychoeducation didn't even enter vocabulary until the early 19th century, and it
Mm,
didn't really come into existence until the 1950s.
no.
So it's really interesting the way biomedical model has grabbed the importance of psychoeducation, but it classifies bibliotherapy as a passive form of psychoeducation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
So,
who's dominant.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Mm,
And then we come to who are the dominant authors?
yeah.
Yeah. Who's better known? Is it Brene Brown or is it that other man whose name that I won't say? Who's
No.
in lots of disgrace at the moment. So I'd say that it's probably Brene Brown. But just
Yeah.
interesting how
I was
often
thinking of the James you said that, but he's not. Is he disgraced or is it the T word person?
no, the J's been in trouble as well. Yeah.
Oh, happy. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yes, I know.
Tara will be pleased.
Yes. Yeah, I keep looking to see if she's made comment on it. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, Cherubin, wonderful to see you both. And I shall look forward to your 0 word count, whatever
Yep.
that may be. Yeah.
It will be
Maybe
0 words.
100,000. Yes.
0 words.
All right.
Okay.
See you
See you.
both and thank you very much.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.